Hi, welcome to my channel. Today in this video, we are going to see how to download and install Cisco Packet Tracer. So in order to download Cisco Packet Tracer, first go to Google and type Cisco Packet Tracer in the search bar. You can find Networking Academy, which is the official website to download the Cisco Packet Tracer. Once you open, you will find the Cisco Packet Tracer. There are some courses. So the Cisco Packet Tracer setup link is given inside a course. So you have to go to view courses, where you can see here download and get started. Okay, so Cisco Packet Tracer tool has to be downloaded from this course. Getting started with Cisco Packet Tracer course. You go to view course. It will redirect you to skills for all. Okay, so click on skills for all. So it is redirecting to that website where we can find the course getting started with Cisco Packet Tracer. In that, in one module, you can find the link to download Cisco Packet Tracer. It's loading. It may take some time depending on your speed. So here you can see that we have now inside the course getting started with Cisco Packet Tracer. Here you can see the overview and curriculums. Download and use Cisco Packet Tracer. In that module, you have installed Cisco Packet Tracer 1.0 here. 1.0. See 1.0.3 download Cisco Packet Tracer. We have to go to this module where we can find the link to download Cisco Packet Tracer. So, but in order to go to this, we have to click on get started, which will ask you to log in. So you have to create a account. So here you can create an account using sign up, or you can use Google credentials or Cisco credentials. So here I have already logged in and downloaded my Cisco Packet Tracer. So I'm not going to do that again. So once you download the Cisco Packet Tracer, you can find the setup file here in your downloads folder. So here, once you find this file, double click on it to run. Because I already installed, it is asking me to uninstall the current version and install again freshly. But I am not going to do this, so I'm going to select no. You can double click on this to run the setup file. You will be redirected to the initialization setup, where you can download using all default settings only. Once that installation is completed, you will find Cisco Packet Tracer on your desktop or on your start. Here you can see. So now my Cisco Packet Tracer has been downloaded and installed. So once I open the Cisco Packet Tracer, your login interface will be like this. So this will be your login interface when you first time open the Cisco Packet Tracer in your local computer. So here you can see it is asking for log in again using either Cisco credentials or skills for all. As to download, we already created skills for all account. We will go with skills for all account only. And here I will check keep me logged in for 3 months. So it will be not ask again to log in within 3 months. Once you enter these skills for all credentials, you will go to Cisco Packet Tracer lab. So here I already done all that. So it will not ask me. It will directly go to Cisco Packet Tracer work area. So this is my Cisco Packet Tracer lab, simulation lab. So here you can see file, edit options. There are several options and tabs here. You can use this new file to create a new work area or open previously already done works. Or you can directly here, there are shortcuts. You can click here also for new, open, save, print, and there are several options here. Okay, so this white area is our work area. You can find all the devices here. Because this is Cisco Packet Tracer, all the devices will be only belonging to Cisco. So here you can see the first is network devices where you can find routers. There are different types of routers here. You can see there is to drag our router or our device. You have to click on this and click on your work area. So it will be dropped there. So you can use multiple devices. So you can see these are our routers, different types of routers. 2811 is one type of router, 2620. So these are routers. Now you can see here switches. So here are again, you can click on your device and drop on your work area. So for one device, you can click one time and drop. But for if you want multiple of the same device, so I am going to press Control and click on my required device. Let us suppose it is 295024. I am clicking on it. Now I can drop multiple uh, instances of the same device. Press escape so that you can get the pointer. Again, if you want another device, press Control and click on the device and paste several instances of the device. So now you can see there are hubs, there are wireless devices, there are the security devices, which are nothing but Cisco ASA firewall. You have cloud. You can see here, this cloud is nothing but our NAT, which is nothing but the internet. Okay, we have modems. To previously we used it to have modems to connect to internet. So there are end devices, which are nothing but you can see end devices, nothing but PCs. See, we have different types of PCs. We have laptops, we have servers. This server can be any server. We can configure this as a DHCP server. We can configure this as a firewall server. We can configure this as a DNS server. Any server we can configure this. So we have different types of network controllers also. We have printers. We have, you can see we have printers here. So we have tablets. We have TVs, smart TVs maybe. So we have home devices also like AC. You can see this is AC. We have battery. Okay. So you can have a ceiling fan. These are home devices. So speakers. For delete, select all like this. Click on delete button. It will ask you to delete. Or you can see here, delete. So click on that and delete. Yes, it will delete the instance individually. To delete, select multiple, select like this and click on delete and delete. All will be cleared. So we have smart city. Smart city also we have solar panels. We have RFID cards. We have wind detectors, street lamps, many which are used in smart cities. So you have power grids also. If you want, you can use turbines, you can use power meters, blowers. So we have different devices which can be used in our network topologies. So we have something called as sensors. There are different types of sensors. You can see this is metal sensor. This is the temperature sensor. We have humidity sensor also. You can see here. And we have actuators. So we have boards. You can see this is an IoT board. There are different types of boards which can be used. We have different types of connections where we use copper connections, fiber optic cable connections. We use console connection, serial. This is serial DC and serial DT used for serial communications. We have coaxial cables, USB cables. So IoT custom cable, optal cables. We have different types of cables here. So you have another miscellaneous devices which are with OS. So, and we have something called multi-user connections where it can be used for remote networks. So these are our available devices which can be used to create a topology in our work area. So usually, let me take a switch here, switch. So you can click on this switch and open your physical configurations here. You can see physical configurations of the our switch. You can configure using this configuration tab and go to configuration tab and you can directly give fast Ethernet and you can or you can go to CLI and you can configure here. So if I take again, I'm deleting this. I'm going to take a new switch. Click on this, go to CLI. You will see it is loading because this is a new switch. It's loading now. Once it load, you can find your CLI commands here. Yes, here. Press enter to get started. So press enter. Now you can see our CLI has been started. And now I'm going to some commands like enable. To configure, we will go for configure terminal. So there are shortcuts also. Like for enable EN is enough. For NFT, which is nothing but configure terminal. These are all shortcuts for our IP internet brief, IP interface brief. This is nothing but show IP interface brief. Interfaces brief. So it will show you all interfaces which are present in this switch and whether any IP address is assigned or not, the status is down or not, protocol is down or not. It will show you all the details. So we have all these present in our switch. Because this is a simulation, we are directly able to access this using this CLI. But in real time, our switches will be like this. In physical, you can see only ports are available. If you want, you can go to Google. It is slow. Here you can type Cisco switch. You can see images of Cisco switches. So you can see the switches will be like this. A device with no displays or any monitors. So you can see. So how to configure in real life? So because this is a simulation, we are clicking on directly on the switch device and it's opening with our CLI configuration. So here you can do configurations, but in real life, we need to have a PC or a laptop. So I'm going to end devices, clicking on PC. I'm going to take a PC here. Now I need to connect this system to PC, and from this PC, I have to configure the switch. So I'm going to connect this switch to this system. How? Using console port. So I'm going to take console cable and click on this. You can see there are different ports, gigabit Ethernet ports and console ports. Here I need to use this console port in order to take access from this PC. So it's going to be RS232. Now, console cable has been attached to the system. Now I can access this switch from this PC and configure. So I'm going to press on PC. You can see the PC configurations. Here I am going to desktop, and here there are several, you can see several icons. This is used to configure the IP address of this PC. You can click on this and configure any IP address, static or DHCP. For DHCP to configure, you have to configure a DHCP server. Then only you can select this DHCP. If not, you have to manually enter the IP address even using static. Okay, so close. You can see dial-ups, you can see firewalls, you can see Bluetooth. There are different, you can see email. When you use email server, you can send emails from the system also. Click on this and your name, address. You can configure a mail and then send address here, compose mail browser. So you can see. You will see each of these going forward. Now I'm going to go to terminal. So here all configurations you can configure according to your requirements, or I'm going by default configuration. Okay, I'm press OK. Here you can see now my switch port is accessed from here. From console port, I'm going to access this switch. So exit again, enable config. Now you can see show IP interfaces brief. So in configure, it's not going to show. I'm going to have to go to a privilege. So this is called as user mode. This is called as privilege mode. And this is called as configuration mode. So at first, when you enter, it will be on user mode. You have to enable privilege mode. In privilege mode, you can see interfaces and their IPs. You can show running configuration. You can see their running configuration. What is the mode is spanning tree mode using, what are the interfaces, and are there any IP addresses configured in these interfaces? What is the, you can see different types of configuration details here. You can see here VLAN configuration, no IP address, it is shut down. You can see line console 0. Nothing is configured now. So this is privilege. When you press conf T, which is configure terminal, it goes to configuration. In configuration mode, you can configure this IP address uh, if you want to configure IP address of a interface. Go to interface FA0/0. Now, so it is annual instance. So there is no, you can see here, there is no FA0/0. That's why it is not taking. So now I have to do another 0/1. So now it's entered in configuration interface mode, interface configuration mode. Now this is. So now you can IP address, can uh, configure your IP address to a FA00, or you can configure. There are many you will see going forward. You can configure VLANs. Okay. So this is how I'm going to take access of a switch using the PC via console port. So this is a web browser. You can see here, there is also web browser. So this is how I take access of a switch via console port using this PC. Okay, this is a simple overview of Cisco Packet Tracer and how we can access different devices and different uh, end devices. Okay, so on going forward, we'll see how to create topologies, how to access routers, how to configure routers, how to configure VLANs in switches, different, how to establish communication between routers using different protocols like RIP and OSPF, etc. So that's all for today. Thank you very much. Bye.